Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Path of Exile. My name is Wilfred and there is my black cat, by the way. Just in case you can't because it's kind of rare to find her. She's been running around in my hideout. So now, yes, finally I got it to level 87. So I'm rather pleased. I have some item upgrade and so on. So I'd like to just talk a little bit about my journey so far, just in case some of you may be new or just come back after a long kind of like, doing something else, and I'll be wondering how I've been progressing so far. So as per my last video, I was thinking that maybe I'll stop somewhere 86-ish, because I found that I gain XP but I also lose some XP upon defeat and so on. So it's like the progress was kind of slow and so on, and so I took some of your advice, upgraded my flask, upgraded my gear and so on. So I'd like to share that a little bit with you in this video. Also do a little bit of mapping. I was just playing with my friend Angry Jellybean and we were doing some maps here and there. He got disconnected and so on. But yeah, I've been doing some like level tier 8 kind of like a rare map so as to unlock some of these items here, some of this map kind of like bonus here. So now I've completed 51 map bonuses, so I'm just working my way through some of these nooks that I may not have got it yet, and I'm just slowly go through the map, and I know that this map's kind of like lower than my level right now, but nevertheless I still need to unlock them one by one, and sometimes depending on the affixes it could be rather hard. And I've got one of these Shaper's Orb tier 3, so if you have any suggestion for me, which is the one map that I should consider shaping it to tier 3, do let me know. I shaped the wrong one for tier 1. I got the Crystal Orc, so yeah, don't laugh at me. So yeah, okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of mapping here. My friend and I, Angry Jellybean, took me to Atoll, so I thought the Atoll is kind of nice, so I'm going to do just that. Nothing too dramatic. The affixes are kind of like meh right now. I just want to relax and talk about the game, not just too stressed out and so on. Also would like to talk a little bit about my gear as well. So some of you may have known that I've looted one of the 6-link chest item. It was a golden plate. So I wasn't sure whether I would use it or not, because my plan was to use the Astral plate for the resist. But since it's 6-link, a lot of you ask me, well, why not just craft it? So I put in the Essence of Greed. I think I only got a tier 3 of it, so I got about 70-ish kind of like health. Oops, sorry. And I've got like here is the one, 79 is not high, because that was the highest essence I got, and the resist wasn't that high as well, so I was a little bit disappointed. Well, should I use it, should I not? But I found a way to got the resist from the ring. So I've got one of these ring that added together is overall quite nice resist across multiple kind of categories. So I've been thinking which kind of mod should I put it in. If you have a suggestion as well, do let me know. I put in live as well as per some of your advice here. So yeah, then I managed to get my resist to be rather comfortable right now. So it overcapped a little bit. It's still not that fantastic, but at least it's a comfortable margin of 6% if there is a mod that whatever it is. So I've got that as well. So now what exactly happened is that after I got 6-link, I'm able to put in a elemental focus. So now without elemental focus, my DPS for the Ice Crush was about 47,000. So with that, 67, right? So it's rather good with the one extra link. So it is totally worth it, in my opinion. So I'm rather happy that I've made that decision to, thank you for your encouragement to keep this. I've also bought some of the flasks, like the Lion's Roar, like you said. I think it's a good one. I've already got this one a while back, and I wrote some of the affixes to make it like like the life to recover faster, 2.7 seconds to gain more life, to gain the life. So I've got bleeding, and I use another one for evasion, increased duration and so on. So now it's rather sorted. I've done away with the Molten Shield because I just don't have enough slot to it. I still would like to keep my boots for now. I've also used a Frost Bomb instead of the Frostbite because I've learned that curse can be resisted by the bosses here. I'm not quite sure about Frost Bomb though, but because, I mean, it is to lower the cold resistance anyhow. So I'm just going to play as I So I'm just going to play as I, you know, as I talk about game. And there's not really a lot to talk about right now. I just need to pop some flasks if I need to. And I think I should just proactively pop the flask anyway, rather than leaving you to, yeah, leaving the charges there anyway. Ooh, something here, something there. So there's another map here. So that is to increase the evasion. I don't really need evade. Well, okay, I don't evade, but I converted all my evasion to armor. So whatever works, I think. And yeah, sometimes I pop the last two flasks that I have, just to make sure that I got it sorted, you know. Better safe than sorry. Sometimes this game, things happen so fast. And those are the things, by the way, if I don't know whether you see some explosion or not. You know, what I want to say is that I think it sucks if you get defeated. You know, definitely it sucks because you lose XP. But I also realize that it's through defeat only do I, like, you know, learn what happened to the game. Because some of these things like the explosion, some of these things like the storm core here, I mean, I kind of know what it is, but it really hurt if I stand close to it. So yeah, I mean, things sometimes, yeah, I mean, it's really terrible if you get defeated, but sometimes it's really, that's the only way to learn, you know, knowing what to kill you. But I think the more important thing is that know what defeats you and try not to get defeated by the same thing again, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, so that's, yeah, so I mean, I think the skill will come as you see more. I mean, the experience will come as you see more, you know, more things that may defeat you and so on. Then you say, you know, some of the affixes is not terrible. So I've got some of the affixes that, I mean, the map affixes, I mean, could be really harmful. So things that slows me down, things that stop my regen and so on. Normally, those are the ones that are really kind of bad, kind of mobs for my character. So in the end, it's about, of course, that go without saying that reflect is going to hurt as well. But that go without saying that, you know, sometimes you just can't win everything. It is important to. It is important to know what you are weak against. I mean, you know, and more from that aspect point of view, you know. And it's part of, it comes with experience. You know, because this game has so much affixes, like what is elemental equilibrium, you know, whatever it's called. But it's only when you start to play it, then you kind of like understand a little bit more, like, ooh, you know, these are the things that is bad for me, or things that, I don't really care because I don't really do a lot of, like, you know, that type of damage. So yeah, I mean, things I learned. Yeah, I want to pick up something first. Okay, so I've made a round, I think. It's a nice map, by the way. I enjoy it. Yeah, I haven't used my Frost Bomb yet though, because if things die rather fast, then I don't really need to. Is it boss time? Yeah, so that's done. So that's boss time. Yay! I've got 24 monster kind of like left behind, so I think I'm fine. I don't need to kill off everything. But yeah, I mean, so far I've been, you know, just casually playing, unlocking and so on. Let's do another one for you guys. All right, let's do a shore here. This one is Nemesis mob, so could be tough. I don't know. We'll see. And as you can see, the experience is just 1 bar, like, you know. And if you lose one, you lose 3 bar. So you have to make sure that, you know, for your encounter, net you should not keep losing, kind of thing. So it's important to play carefully. Oops. Oh man, why am I doing this? Hang on a second. I forgot to switch my weapon. Wow, it's a bit dicey. So I pop some of the flasks here because I feel things are a little bit hard. So sometimes I go with the feeling. I think it comes with experience. You know, it's very hard to say what you should or should not do, or what I should or should not do, kind of thing. It's, like I say, I mean, the best way to learn is through experience. There's no way to kind of read and stuff like that. Cool.
I can't do this just yet.
Whoa, that was that was a bit of a close call. Yeah, something happened. I mean, it was really, really fast. Sometimes it's you just have to make sure that you've got enough kind of thing to mitigate, or your reaction time is fast enough to pop some flasks and so on. All right, so wow. Why am I doing this? Really, I kind of hate doing this. Yeah, but I just want to. I don't know how doable it is, but I would like to get my master to level 8. At least some of the master. So okay, let's go. Carrying whatever behind me. Focus, hands. Focus is important. Keep your eyes peeled. Alright, should be okay. So I was saying that you have to. I would like to get my master to level 8. So that was my goal.
I was right.
Man, no, I was talking to this guy. They should not like. You know, when there are mobs around me, don't talk to me. So let me see. Wow. This sort of thing bite quite hard. So usually what I'll do, I mean, you know, if you are out DPS it, that's fine. But usually what I'll do, I'll just sleep around and kite a little bit to make sure that I can still hit it from the rim. Because I'm, you know, you can see some firepower around me. Is that when I overkill, they cause it ignite, so I don't have to be at the melee range, like really close, but I could be just at the outer rim of it and it'll work. So that's how usually I roll. The bottom somewhere, keep them alive. Right, so that's beginning area. Yeah, there's a lot of buff on top, but you know, that is usually what I will try to do, and these days just to keep my flask on, you know. Yeah, so that should be it. Some more here, some loose one around. Some orb. You can see some shadow, you know, it's really cool. This game has a lot of like very nice graphic. If you pay attention, some of this shadow coming along and say, yeah, there's someone behind me, you know. Right, so that is done. Yeah, some of this like quite, I don't know what happened, man. Some of this, like the lines there, maybe they buff each other upon death.
can't do this just yet.
Okay. Okay, so that is almost done on this part. I still have quite a lot of monsters around. I prefer outdoor map that has not really like, you know, some of them might have a cell. Those are really horrible. Where is the boss? Maybe that is a bigger question. Oh wow, this is the one, isn't it? And this guy is there. Yep, so I think that's it. I've got what I need in this in this map. And this is the one that I think after that will spawn a whole bunch of nonsense here. Again, they come with experience. After a while you can't know. And sometimes all of them explode right on your face and stuff. So like you'll die within like seconds. And this sort of thing, right? Skeleton thingy, man, this hit really hard as well. Yeah, but you know, of course, if you are very strong, everything is just like melt. You don't really get to know some of this mechanic. Like I said, it's always about, you know, things that you learn, what to do. Okay, so I think I'm almost there. I don't think I want to like comb the entire place for the last 30 odd kind of like you know, monsters. And I hope you got a chance to enjoy this Legacy League as well. I have a lot of fun doing what I'm doing right now. So how far will I go? I think in some way it is possible remotely for me to get to perhaps 90. That would be my goal for this league, and I hope, like, you know, it's just another 3 more level or less, and I hope, yeah, I think at 90 I'll probably be a lot more relaxed and just do whatever I enjoy doing, because, you know, then I'm not really worried too much about XP, and just, you know, have like experience the game, end game as it is. Alright, see you next time. Goodbye.